Have you ever walked into a school and felt that everyone was running? Teachers rushing to classes, coordinators handling issues, principals attending meetings, phones ringing, WhatsApp group constantly active. At first glance, it looks like a highly productive school. But let me ask you something. If everyone is working so hard, why do the same problems keep coming back? Why are admissions still struggling? Why are parent complaints increasing? Why are teachers feeling exhausted? Why does the school seem to depend on a few individuals to keep everything running? Over the years, while working with schools, I have realized something very important. There is a huge difference between a busy school and a successful school. And many school leaders confuse activity with achievement. A busy school is full of movement. A successful school is full of results. Let me explain. The first difference is planning. Busy schools spend most of their time reacting. Every day begins with a fresh challenge. A teacher is absent, a parent is unhappy, a report is pending, an event is not ready. The entire day is spent solving problems. Successful schools operate differently. They plan before problems occur. They have academic calendars, activity calendars, assessment schedules, responsibility charts, because expectations are clear. People know what needs to be done. Instead of constantly reacting, why focus on execution? The second difference is systems. Busy schools depend on people. Successful schools depend on systems. Think about it. In many schools, if one coordinator resigns, everything gets disrupted. If one administrator is absent, nobody knows where the records are. If the principal is on leave, decisions stop. That is not a people problem, that is a system problem. Successful schools create processes that do not depend on one individual. They have SOPs, they have reporting formats, they have trackers, they have clear workflows. When systems are strong, the school continues to function smoothly, regardless of who is present. The third difference is communication. Many schools today are drowning in communication. Hundreds of WhatsApp messages every week, repeated reminders, multiple follow ups, last minute instructions. People are constantly talking. Yet, very little clarity exists. Successful schools communicate differently. They establish clear reporting structures. They conduct purposeful meetings. They document decisions. They define accountability. And as a result, there is less confusion and greater ownership, because effective communication is not about sending more messages, it is about creating more clarity. The fourth difference is data. Busy schools collect information, successful schools use information. Most schools have registers, files, spreadsheets, reports, attendance records, assessment records, admission records, but very few leaders actually analyze what the numbers are saying. Successful schools track trends. They know where admissions are coming from. They know which classes have attendance concerns. They know where learning gaps exist. They know which systems need improvement. Data helps leaders make decisions based on facts, not assumptions. The fifth difference is accountability. This is where many schools struggle. A meeting was conducted, a lesson plan was submitted, an observation was completed, a report was prepared. Everything looks fine on paper, but the real question is this: What was the outcome? Did student learning improve? Did teacher effectiveness improve? Did parent satisfaction improve? Did admissions improve? Successful schools focus on outcomes, not activities, because being busy is easy. Creating results require leadership. And that brings me to the most important point. Many school leaders are exhausted today, not because they lack commitment, not because their staff are incapable, but because they are trying to manage everything themselves. They are carrying weight of admissions, academics, operations, discipline, parent concerns, events, and administration. And when leadership becomes dependent on one person, growth becomes impossible. The schools that truly succeed are not the schools with the busiest principals. They are the schools with the strongest systems, schools where responsibilities are clear, schools where accountability exists, schools where decisions are supported by data, schools where people know exactly what is expected of them. Because ultimately, success is not measured by how busy your school looks. Success is measured by how effectively your school performs, even when challenges arise, even when staff members change, even when the principal is not present. So today, I want to leave you with one question. Take an honest look at your school. Are you running a busy school, or are you building a successful school? Because busy schools survive, successful schools grow, and sustainable growth always begins with systems. Thank you for watching this. If this message resonated with you, do share your thoughts in the comment. I would love to know what is the biggest challenge your school is currently facing. Until next time, keep building schools that don't just stay busy but truly make a difference.